Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And ooh, looks like I might be pulling a Justin Timberlake and wearing a wig, wearing a toque, but I'm not allegedly. No, I'm not allegedly. I mean allegedly. That's the rumor. Allegedly. So anyways, let's start this over. Hey guys and hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and it's Debsy, and the place to be, it's Debsy. Bloop, woo! That's me. Boop, Debsy. Hey everybody, happy Sunday. And if it's Sunday, then you know it's hot as balls. I don't know how it is where you're at, but it is hot as balls here in Western Pennsylvania. So, hope everybody is staying cool. Hope everybody is having a great weekend and getting ready and powering up for the next week. If it's Sunday, then it is hot as balls, but it's also, what's that? Repeat after me. Pop Culture Roundup. You know I love my pop culture. Everything pop culture, especially celebrities. And because I didn't post last week, we got a lot to cover this week. So, start off with the biggest news of the past week or so, and that is Bennifer 2.0 finally made it official. I believe it was last Saturday, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez made it official by tying the knot in Vegas at a little white wedding chapel. Apparently, the little white wedding chapel was getting ready to close up. They rolled in and said, hey, can we get married? Married? Listen, if you can tell me in the comments which 80s movie that's from, there will be nothing in it for you except an attaboy. Married? Here we go. What's it from? So they rolled up and they were like, we'd like to get married. And they said, sure, come on in. And they didn't even realize that it was these two guys until they didn't realize who it was until the guy was like, hey buddy, you can get changed in this toilet here. And he's like, sure. And he's like, shit, that's Ben Affleck. So there we go. They both wore white, and they both wore white that was actually something was already in their closets. Ben Affleck wore a white tuxedo jacket, black pants, and a bow tie. Jennifer Lopez, from what I can remember, she actually had two dresses. Now, the first one was the one that she went there in, and I saw it on Instagram because it was posted by her hairstylist, and he posted it was a very sweet white dress. Looked like it might have had like a boat neck and nice bouncy waves and everything. Very nice. And then when she got there, she changed into a white off the shoulder Zuhair Morad dress. Like, I'm pronouncing that like I should be on the red carpet. I probably screwed it up. So they had both of them in their closet. The only witnesses that were there to view the whole thing was Jennifer Lopez's daughter, Emmy, and one of Ben Affleck's children from his marriage to Jennifer Garner. Hashtag Team Garner. Sorry. It was a quick ceremony. It was, from what I understand, it was a very sweet ceremony. And after that, they jetted off to Paris for a romantic honeymoon with, I believe, two of their children, one of his and one of hers. And I just read on the internet that Ben Affleck was seen napping on a tourist cruise. So there we go. I guess it's lights out for him now by 4:00 p.m. No shade in that. So congratulations. About 20 years after they first broke up, they're back together. So congratulations. The Emmy nominations are out. I'm not going to cover every one of them because that would be a lot. I'm going to say that 3 of my Man Crush Monday recipients received nominations. They're all in the same category, which is lead actor in a limited series or movie. You can tell me who you think I want to win. It's pretty obvious. First one's nominated is Oscar Isaac. That's in Scenes from a Marriage. That was with Jessica Chastain. There is Sebastian Stan, and that is for Pam and Tommy on Hulu. And lastly, from Under the Banner of Heaven, Mr. Andrew Garfield. Not gonna say who I'm rooting for. Andrew Garfield. So congratulations to all those guys. Congratulations to everybody who got a nomination. Speaking of Emmy nominations, Zendaya made more Emmy history. She made history once again by becoming the youngest woman ever to be nominated for producing. And you're asking, what was the first time she made history? Well, it was back in 2020 when she became the youngest lead actress in a drama, or in drama to win. Youngest lead actress winner in a drama. She did that for Euphoria, which she is amazing in. So congratulations to everybody. Next, we're gonna move on to some lawyer news. We're gonna move on to some legal news. First one is from the Real Housewives of Utah. This is news that shocked me because it happened. Doesn't shock me in what this person is claiming happened. And that is Jen Shaw. She pleaded guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud and defrauding hundreds of mostly elderly victims in a telemarketing scam. Now listen, I am completely surprised by this because of the fact that everybody that was in on it with her already came out and said guilty. They took the plea deal and guilty, 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 especially her right-hand man, Stu, her assistant Stu, who, if you watch the show, Stu Chains, they were very close. He already pleaded guilty to it. She was the last holdout that was saying, I didn't do it. If you ever watched the show, every time I watched that show and they showed what she did, it just did not make sense to me with the amount of money that she spent on these shawmazing parties and getaways and extravagant living and the big mansion and all the designer everything. It just didn't make sense. I get it that her husband is a football coach for a college. However, it's not a big college. It's not like one of these colleges like Alabama or Clemson or, Michigan, or it's not one of these really big, Georgia. It's not one of these big ones. So it never made sense to me. So, and as part of the plea agreement, she is going to be paying $6.5 million in forfeiture and up to $9.5 million in restitution. And sentencing for that is going to be November 28th. In Johnny Depp and Amber Turd news, it's been a busy 2 weeks because if you remember, first of all, Elaine Bretterhoft filed not one, but 7 post-trial motions to have the verdict tossed out and have a do-over on the whole trial, based on the fact that they said that Amber Turd did not have her due process because allegedly juror number 15, the year of birth was to be 1945. Instead was 1970. And the judge looked at this, Judge Penny Asgarati looked at this and said, no, thank you. Listen, you had time during voir dire. Yes, look at me using legal terms. Thanks, Emily D. Baker. You had a chance during voir dire to question them on this. Like, hey, listen, you're supposed to be born in 1945. You look really good. Like, were you born then? And if you were born in 45, what do you use this for skincare? Because you look amazing. They could have done it then. They could have done it during the trial. You had ample time. You chose not to do it. Were you choosing to save this up for potentially at the end when you lose? We're not going to do this. That's thrown out. Forget it. So, moving forward, Amber Heard filed a notice of appeal. Also, shortly after that, Johnny Depp's side moved for his own notice of appeal. Now, in order for the appeals to move forward, they both have to put up the amount that they were found to owe the other side. For Johnny Depp, it was $2 million. For Amber Heard, it was $10 million plus $350,000. Johnny Depp can surely put that up. Where is she going to get this money? She's broke. Who's going to come up with that? Is it going to be Elon Musk? Is it going to be the ACLU? Who's it going to be? So there we go. Also in legal news, charges have been dropped against Ricky Martin. As you remember, was a temporary restraining order against him. We didn't know who the petitioner was. A little bit later on this past week, Ricky Martin's nephew had come out saying that Ricky Martin had molested him. He then admitted in court that, hey, I was the person that filed this temporary restraining order. He was saying that him and his uncle had a relationship. He then went in, said this is all false, and the petitioner, aka his nephew, had asked the case to be dismissed. And so that is all of the legal news. I would like to end this on a really nice note by wishing congratulations to Joe Jonas and his wife, actress Sophie Turner. They welcomed their second child and it's a baby girl. So now they are the proud parents to 2 girls. So congratulations, Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner. So everybody, that is it. That is Pop Culture Sunday. Sure, there will be more to happen in the week ahead. So I know I told you this already today, but I love you. You are loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure to put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there, because you never know what invisible battles somebody is fighting and somebody's keeping in. So please practice kindness. And if you're someplace where it is super hot, please make sure to always stay safe. After having gone through this last week, stay safe. And please, if you're in some place that is hot, please keep cool and please make sure to hydrate. Just hydrate, and everybody have a great rest of the weekend and a great week. I love you guys. Bye.